Hi again, it's Jen, the Unicorn Leader Coach here with another in a series of videos addressing career reinvention and change. So, Tracy has a simple question. How do I try to change direction with my career when I don't even know what I'm really good at? Well, first of all, Tracy is not alone. It's not uncommon to be clueless about what you do well. It happens to all of us. If asked the question, what do you do better than most other people? It's natural to look first at the job you're currently doing for that answer. And if you're looking to make a big change, you might wonder how the skills you've been using for years in one profession could translate into something new. Let's consider Tracy's situation. Tracy is currently a finance leader who is interested in seeing if there are opportunities in a more creative field because she doesn't want to sit alone in front of a computer looking at data all day. Here's Tracy's response to that question. Well, I'm great at reviewing the monthly financials. I prepare trend analysis reports and presentations for the executive team and also company communications. In fact, I'm the only one they want to do it. But I'm looking for opportunities in other fields. So that isn't going to be much value outside of finance roles, right? Well, let's break it down. As I mentioned in the video yesterday, when you start with your resume or your current job to give you the answers about who you are, you will usually come up short. To be clear, what's in your resume and your current job description does have value, but it only touches on the surface. You need to dig much deeper. A question I would ask Tracy instead, or as a follow-up, would be, what is something that you love to do so much that you could spend hours and hours doing it without stopping, lose track of time, and not think about anything else? Another would be, what did you like to do as a child? How did you spend your time when you were 6 or 8 or 10 years old? So maybe Tracy responds with something like this. When I was young, I remember always doing some kind of puzzle. The harder the better, because I loved the challenge of figuring out creative ways to sort the puzzle pieces and look for patterns and clues about how they fit together. You know, it's funny, I hadn't really made the connection, but recently I worked on a really complicated puzzle over a 3-day weekend. Once I got started, I completely lost track of time, and I didn't make it to bed until after 2 a.m. 3 nights in a row. Can you see how closely this story relates to what she says she does better than most in her current job? Would you consider pulling information and data out of a stack of complex financial statements and creating a compelling narrative to be a bit like putting a complex puzzle together? Here's my point. It's important to look beyond a single application of a skill or a talent and see it in a much broader sense. What Tracy knows how to do better than most is to take complex and detailed information, scan it for common themes and trends, identify the most meaningful data points, and connect the dots. Then package it all up for easy consumption. Sounds pretty impressive, even without mentioning finance. When you learn to frame your skills in this way, it's much easier to see beyond how they were used in any past jobs. What we're talking about here really is what's simply known as transferable skills. The challenge is to know the questions that you need to ask yourself so that you can see exactly how expansive your transferable skills really are. If you want to learn more about these questions so that you can identify all of the skills and talents that you never thought you could put on your resume, consider enrolling in the launch of my upcoming online course and group coaching program, The Unicorn Method for Reinventing Your Career and Your Life. We officially start Monday, January 13th. Sign-up details are coming out next week, next Monday, December 21st. Leave a comment below or reach out and let me know if you're interested or have questions. Also, if you can do me a favor, I would really appreciate it if you could share this with others who you think may benefit from either the content or the course. I'd really appreciate it. Let's keep in touch, and I'll see you soon.